the beginners because I've realized that I don't have much content on my social media for beginners, and every now and again they hit me up on Instagram or Facebook asking for tips how to start training or how to start eating for their training goals. Now I would like to say this in advance at the beginning that these are just tips. I don't know what you're doing right now. I don't know, how you live your life. I don't know anything about your lifestyle. I don't know anything about your training, whether you have trained before or you're just starting off. So these are just tips. They might work, they might not work. If you want something that is more tailor-made for you, then I recommend that you get a coach. So let's start with nutrition, okay? So basically, people who would like to lose weight, first of all, okay? If you have never trained before and you're just eating everything without selecting what you should be eating, then what you need to know is there are different types of people, different body types, and some people work very well on carbs, others don't work that well on carbs. Usually, if you are obese, so you carry a lot of body fat, you might not work that well with carbs. So the first thing you can do is basically reduce the carbs. I'm not even talking about measuring the portions first. I'm just saying that be a little bit more conscious about what you're eating and what you're drinking. A very good method is to start a food diary. So you put down everything that you eat throughout the whole day, and you do that for a week. Don't just do it for one day, do that for a week. And don't cheat, because this is for yourself. You need to see how much you actually eat, because if you don't put it down, generally speaking, people can't remember everything that they eat. Even I can't remember everything that I eat, and I'm very conscious about my food. But if I don't have a diet put down, then there might be things that I eat and I can't remember later on that I had a snack. So I think the best way to start is starting a food diary, first of all. And then you can see that how much carbs you're eating or how many carbs. Now, when you look at the carbs, the carbs are like bread, rice, potato, pastries, sweets, even, the sodas, the cola, if it's like full fat and not diet, if you put sugar into your coffee, all these things, orange juices, any type of fruit juices. So all these things add up. So have a look at your food diary and try to identify how many carbs you're eating. If not even in numbers, that how many grams it could be, but at least you can see that, okay, so today I had carbs with 3 of my meals, and then I had 3 Cokes and 2 coffees with sugar. So you know how to start reducing it. For example, try to start using sweeteners. Not the best thing, but as a start, it is good, okay? So try to replace some of your sugars, for example, in a coffee, in your tea, with sweeteners. If you have any fruit juices, make sure that they don't have any added sugar in them, so that you only consume the fruit juice, the fruit sugar, which is the fructose. Also, if you have any bread, any pasta, rice, potato, try to reduce the amount and gradually reduce it, okay? So this is a start. I still recommend that you record all this so that you can go back a week later and see what you've done and you can check your weight and see if it works. If it works, most probably it will if you keep yourself to it, then you can make other modifications, okay? So sooner or later, you will probably start measuring your food. So it's a good idea to actually purchase a food scale and then try to measure your food later on. First, I don't think it's that important. First, just try to reduce it, like you're not eating carbs with one of your meals, two of your meals, reduce the sugar in the coffee, and then when you start losing weight and then that weight loss stops, then probably it's a good idea to start kind of measuring where you're at, okay? So this is one of the important things, carbs, okay? Now, as I said, some people work well on carbs and others don't work well on carbs. Many people think that the keto diet, the ketogenic diet, is like the magic. Well, it works for some people and it doesn't work for others. So this is not magic at all. If you are carb sensitive, then keto will most probably work for you. If you're not carb sensitive, you can eat carbs, you just have to be conscious about how much you're eating and what type of carbs you're eating, then there is no point, no need to go on keto. Now, if you go on keto, you have to do a proper research. I cannot tell you everything in this short video now about keto as well, but ketogenic diet is basically when you eat fairly high fats and very low carbs or almost zero carbs and protein. So you do need to have either fats or carbs in your diet, because either carbs or fats give you the energy. So what you have to bear in mind, that if you have high fats, you need to have low carbs. If you have low fats, you can have a little bit higher carbs, okay? But then again, I would say it is not your choice. It depends on your body type, what your body works best with. If your body works best with fats, then go on keto, have a little bit higher fats, reduce the carbs. If your body works well on carbs, then eat a little bit more carbs and reduce the fats. It is as simple as that, okay? Right, so this is literally the basics of nutrition, how you can start your diet. It's not a diet, it's just being a little bit more conscious about what you're eating. Now, good protein sources are, as you may know, eggs, some dairy products. I mean, all dairy products are good protein sources, but you have to be careful because some dairy products contain fat and also lactose, which is the milk sugar, so that's carbs. Chicken, fish, beef, obviously any meat. So these are very good protein sources. Now, supplements, I always swear on food, especially at first. I'm pretty sure that as a beginner, you can supplement your body without supplements and only by eating pure, clean food. And once you clean out your diet properly, then you will feel that you have more energy, and probably your training will go a lot better as well, and you will feel it throughout the day that you have more energy, okay? So this is just the basics, very, very basics of nutrition, how you can start. If you have any questions, then please drop me a message. But as I said, if you want to do it alone, trial and error, okay? But if you need a proper diet plan, then I recommend that you try to find a good coach who can help you with that. I can also help you with that, that's not a problem. but the first thing I will ask from you is a food diary, okay? So if you would like a proper diet plan, then make sure that you have your food diary ready when you contact me. Okay, if you have any other questions, just drop me a message and I will most probably reply in another video so that everyone can learn from it.